In the next 6 minutes, you guys are going to learn a glitchy way to defend trips tight end. Getting right into it, Dcroft is going to be running the $326 cover 3 cloud. Now, he's running it very unique because he's running it as a man-aligned defense. Now, here's the reason why. We always talk about adjusting and disguising your coverage, right? Now, when you go man-aligned, it's really difficult to be able to tell, hey, are they going into an actual man defense? Are they running a zone defense? But the caveat to this is motion. When they start motioning players over, your DBs follow, which can really screw up your zone. So you got to be careful at using man line. I personally, I don't like a man line against a trip set because against a trip set, they do a lot of motion. Now, Noah is a run first player, okay? You're going to see a lot of base, and you're going to see some more base after your end base. Again, it's going to be a lot of base. It's going to be a lot of hurry up. So in that regard, I'm not really too worried about him motioning because he's not like a fancy, he's not like a slim ghost trips player where they utilize motion, and I would say they're a good trips player. Again, Noah he's a run first player, and if you stop the run, then he's going to go ahead and change it up and go to pass. Again, you guys can see a lot of base, inside zone, base, inside zone, and this, and it'll mix up the RPO. So, right here, 2nd and 5. You see right here, bang, he goes ahead and audibles over to man defense, but it still gives the same alignment. There is a little tail, and it's usually going to be the way that the linemen, or not the linemen, but the DBs go ahead and shift inside. A very small tail in a man defense versus a zone man-aligned defense. Right there, check down Charlie. You could see we're fine with that. Usually inside the 14, you can play really aggressive underneath because the receivers, obviously, you only get like 25 yards of separation, and so you're not going to get burnt over the top nearly as easily. So right here, we're going to be going, 4th and inches, or it's going to be 4th and 1 right here. What do you expect a base run? So I'm setting him up run defense right here. He actually goes ahead and passes, which I think is kind of crazy. Lets him hang a little bit. It's right there. He misses a wide open slant route instead of scrambles. Again, Noah is that type of player. Run first, pass second. That's just how this game goes for him. Now right there, that is QB power. A little bit different from QB blast. Power run, you have a pull and guard. QB blast, you just go straight head first. Okay, so it's kind of a cracked kind of run right there. Now again, you can play really aggressive man defense because you don't have to worry about getting burned over the top. Again, because they have just such short field, you can play really aggressive. But the thing with playing aggressive pass defense like he did right there, you give up an easy run. Now, I don't know why he's going for 2, but he's going to go ahead and shade down this Mike Blitz 0, not the Mike Blitz 3, and scream. Again, same idea. Man defense, you can play super aggressive as you get inside the 10-yard because you don't have to worry about getting beat over the top as easily. Of course, you got to worry about crossers, slants, zigs, out routes from the running back, all the bam beating stuff. But for the most part, like a streak or a post route, you don't have to worry so much right there. Dot on the sideline. And this is where man defense can really start to show its true weakness. Crossers, skinny posts, underneath stuff like slants, posts from the slot. All that stuff's going to go ahead and expose man defense. Zig routes, if you don't shade down, it's going to expose man defense, which you can see as a curl flat. That can mean 2 things. 1, he's not shading down, or 2, he's shading down, then dropping safety into a curl flat, keeping it as a curl flat, because if you had a curl flat, then you shade it down, it's going to change it into hard flat. And one thing that's really unique that I don't know what to think about is he actually runs his curl flats to cover the crossers, which, take it or leave it, I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comment section what you think about that. I like to go ahead and run my flats to cover the deep stuff because I personally think they guard crossers and all that kind of stuff a lot better right there. A pick. I mean, at this point, you really don't have your blockers downfield. Maybe if you spin back inside a lot earlier, you maybe have the numbers downfield to follow your blocks, but you got the user behind you. So, again, pick your points. After one coaching session, he went on to beat the #1 ranked player in the world. Now, this is free. Now, here's another testimony if you're not quite convinced.
I had a big issue with pretty much going into games blind, not really setting too much adjustments, complaining about him doing the same thing and not setting that adjustment to stop it. That was perfect for me. To have you, with your skill level and knowledge, to sit there and just watch me play without too much of interruptions and what it is that I need to improve on and work on from here on out. That's perfect.
The Discord channel is completely free for the summer of Madden 22, and by following the defensive crash course, I guarantee you will be miles ahead of every player in Madden 23. Dcroft is up 15 points, and again, Noah, at this point, you got to go. You are forcing him to go hurry up and pass. If he wants to run, if your opponent's gonna run base down 15 points, well, let him have it. Like, I don't care one bit. If you want to run base down 15, by all means, chew clock for me. Let me get out of this game even quicker right there. Dot as a crosser, easy money. Acrobat almost picks it up. Now, Dcroft is running, I think, acrobats on every single one of his corners. Again, because he's running a majority of zone defense. Route KOs, like deep route KO, mid route KO, all those route KOs, pretty much pointless because you don't run man defense a whole lot. If you're running zone defense, zone KOs. If you're running man defense a lot, route KOs. But obviously, acrobat is good for either or. Now, interesting, if you looked real quick, you saw a corner when they pressed the slot receiver, he lit up, which is called, I can't remember what it is, but essentially makes your receivers really tired if you get that press animation, which he did, making it more difficult for them to run their routes. Now right here, again, he doesn't like to send blitz, which is very unique about Dollar, because Dollar is a lot about sheds. It's a lot about mixing up the pressure. Now, Dcroft seldom sends a blitz. And the thing about a man-line defense, whether you're zone or man coverage, you really can't set up a blitz because most blitzes require you to either leave it as a default alignment or a base alignment out of Dollar. Now, DB Fire 2, for example, that's blitz that requires a base alignment. Edge Blitz 3, my personal defense, I love. You guys can go ahead and learn how I run if you join the Discord channel completely for free. I like to run it as a baseline as well, though you don't need to run it as a baseline. It just comes in a lot better. Again, Discord link in the description, guys. Go ahead and check that out as a reminder. Now, right here, again, playing super aggressive man defense, and unfortunately, he gives up the dot right there to the crosser. Got to go for the 2-point. Again, play aggressive man defense because you don't have to worry about getting burned over the top, and all you got to look out for is tight end crosser and a little slant route in the middle of the field. He's right there. He takes away the tight end crosser, as we were talking about, and not only does he pick it off, but he takes it for an easy 2 points. You've got two blockers going downfield. If he spins back inside, he's got blockers, misses one tackle, and 2 points, and now he is going to be up 11. So he's still up 2 scores. This is going to be the final play of the game. 4th and 2. Dcroft is obviously going to go ahead and go for this. Just need a simple check down to end it. Down 11. There's no chance you go ahead and come back from this. Easy dot. That's the game. If you guys are new to the channel, check out these videos. Check out the video that's popping up on the screen right now. Of course, hit that subscribe button as always. And boys and girls, we will catch you guys in the next one.